On? I am back. Oh, yeah. It is the number one podcast. I am your host, Coach Jake. What's up, Dustin Endicott, Kyo Jusumo, Melon Scott, Brown Effin Sugar, DD214, Fightwear. Happy to see you guys. Mr. Wrestling, Cesar Garcia. Man, all you guys making me feel good. Cesar Garcia 72. Disco Distance. What's up, Justin? GW Champ, John Valen, it's Rachel T. Nature Boy, man, everybody's blowing me up here. So happy to see you guys. It has been a minute, like 3 weeks. I've been busy as shit. I hope you guys are doing good. Hope you're easing into the holidays now. Yeah, we're getting geared up. We're in November. I can't even believe it, dude. This is like crazy. Ed Shark Jiu-Jitsu, Nature Boy, 10th Planet. What is up, people? Give me a roll call. Where are you guys at? I'm in Denver right now. I have, so far, in the last 3 weeks, I have been in Scottsdale, Arizona. And then I flew to Fort Lauderdale. And then I flew back to Arizona. And then I flew back to Denver. And then I flew to Miami. Thank God my guys covered for me and took over San Diego. But then I'm next weekend in Charlotte. We've got the Coach and Catch camps. Sam and Luis covered the Catch camp in the Scientific Wrestling Accelerator camp in San Diego. It was a party, man, a party pain. Hopefully you guys are figuring this out. It is the place to be. Learn takedowns, learn submissions, learn pins, learn control, learn Nelsons, learn cradles. Dude, it's the place. I'm just telling you, man. I am very proud of what we've built, and I've got a crew of freaking ninjas. Oh, Johnny Colon, you were there in San Diego, I believe. Good to see you. AS Den Shen Shit Team. I can't even say it. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Enrico out in, we got Italy, Ant Shark, Jitsu, Z. Man, we got everybody up in here. Hope you guys are doing good, man. I can't bring you on, but if you type, I will, in the chat. That's how we can communicate. So today I wanted to talk about Enrico. What is up, bro? What is up, my friend? Italy, dude. We've got Scientific Wrestling in Italy, if you guys don't know. Enrico is an assistant coach out there. We've got Mike Rajo out there, if you want to learn the real deal. So, yeah. Today I wanted to talk about, everybody, like I'm excuse me, in like the personal development world a little bit. I work deeply with Grant Cardone. Do you guys know Grant? 10X stuff. So, but what I like more about Grant is it's less of this like rah cheerleader stuff. And it's really business knowledge and what do you need to do to succeed in business. And make a lot of money. And that just resonates with me. I'm not really about the money as much as I am the impact. I'd like to be able to, really bring catch wrestling back. I mean, everybody knows my mission. I spout it off. Anybody who can give me the correct mission in the chat, I will hook you up. What do I give you? I'll give you Modern Catch as Catch Can, my new book. Lays it all out, but you got to write it out and it's got to be exact. What is the mission of Scientific Wrestling? Anyway, yeah, I'm a little jet lagged if you can't tell. But I want to talk about the difference between motivation and discipline. That, there's a lot of these people that think motivation is where it's at. Motivation is fleeting. I just hate to tell you this. That's why, you listen to your you need to bust ass in the gym and you put on your Tool album or whatever. Well, guess what? After 10 listens, man, that ain't motivating you. And you're like a junkie going from one thing. You need to begin to develop discipline internally to do stuff anyway, right? Ooh, Johnny Cologne. The mission of Scientific Wrestling to improve the lives of every man, woman, child through scientific wrestling. Dude, good job. I'll send you a book, man. It'll be a digital copy. But I will send that out hopefully tonight if I can remember. If I don't remember, just remind me. I hope you had a good time at camp, Johnny. So The thing is motivation will only take you so far. You've got to have freaking discipline, man. If you don't have discipline, it ain't going to happen because guess what? Motivation is like, oh, I can't wait to do it. Discipline is just fucking do it anyway. That is going to make it happen way better for you than, oh, I can't wait. How many times are you that fucking excited about something, especially something that's drudgery, maybe, or hard or monotonous, right? Do it again, like over and over and over and over. You can't get all fucking excited. You have to have discipline, right? Rob McClenny 86 says, yeah, I have to agree. You have to have discipline. Yeah, dude, you do. It's the only thing that works, man. Honestly, there's a great phrase. I think it's attributed to Calvin Coolidge of all people. I don't know whether it's actually he said it or not, but it's persistence prevails where all else fails. I always remember that because that makes sure that I push through and I get my shit handled, right? Persistence prevails when all else fails. Dude, you're not going to be motivated a lot. You're going to be tired. You're going to be sick of shit and do it anyway. So I would like to add maybe a twist on the Billy Robinson do it again to do it anyway. You don't feel like getting up and going to the gym? Dude, I got up this morning. I was up before the sun and I already busted out. Dude, I do one of these crazy workouts. Any of you guys ever heard of Hot Works? I mean, I do my mace and stuff, of course. Go to macebell.com, pick up a Wolf Brigade mace, the only one I endorse right now. Although I got to say those Addicts maces, I might have to endorse those as well, man, because they're pretty fucking sick. Anybody swing a mace, by the way? Put a one of those mace symbols, the pin in the chat if you do. But dude, I was up at the ass crack of dawn this morning and I do Hot Works. You guys know what that is? Where it's like you get in and you do like they have the elliptical bikes, the Aerodyne bikes. They've got rowing machines and all that shit. But you do it inside of a sauna at 130 degrees, dude. And it's an infrared sauna. It's not, so you got the normal heat, but then you also have the infrared cooking you like a chicken McNugget. Oh man, it's brutal, dude. But you burn like ridiculous calories. So if you're trying to cut weight or, get your cardio up and really, the other thing is the infrared sauna is fantastic for like viruses and shit because it simulates a fever, the temperature raise, which kills viruses. Fantastic, dude. I would highly recommend going to a Hot Works. I love it, man. And you can do like yoga. They have classes and shit, but it's in this crazy sauna. And they have a weight room as well. So I go and I'll bust out 15 minutes at 130 degrees on the elliptical, 15 minutes at 130 degrees on rowing. And then maybe I'll go do yoga for 40 minutes in the 130 degrees, or maybe I'll do, I'll go lift weights. And they've got a pretty good, nice setup, dude. So I'm sitting there. I'm not a huge bodybuilder or weightlifter or whatever, but, I do think it's important to challenge yourself. And they don't have mace bells yet. So I didn't get anybody on there. I guess nobody swings a mace. I guess Go-Go Official Wrestler put a sword in there, which is pretty close. Johnny Clone says, I agree. I'm too scared to go to the camps because no, it's going to be hard for me, but I choose to go anyway. Yeah, they're hard, aren't they? Dude, I've been doing this shit for so long. I'm like acclimated to it. But they're hard. Dude, you should come to one of our camps in Arizona. Oh, you did. You came to the Arizona camp and you did the Gotch Bible. Dude, that's brutal. That's brutal. And I'm sure I didn't get to see any of the video of what you guys did in San Diego, but I hear it was a lot of half Nelsons, neck cranks, bunch of takedowns, stuff like that. Go Official Wrestler, DDP yoga is great after those hot tubs. Yeah, it's cool, man. Yoga is good, dude. I mean, DDP, whatever it takes for you to get moving. But the thing is you have to be disciplined. Like what I do, man, I schedule everything. But this is also the key to like how I get so much fucking done. I mean, dude, I get a lot of stuff done compared to your average person. So people are always like, I don't know. Not a lot of people think it's luck what I do because I make it very clear that I work my fucking ass off hard constantly. But I just schedule everything in Google Calendar, dude. That shit is amazing. Then you don't have to worry about it. So I'd like every Sunday I'll sit down and again, this is a discipline that I have. I'll sit down and I'll plan out my week the best I can, right? Oh, Delmer Jr., what is up, dude? Out on, where are you? You're on YouTube. Happy to see you, dude. So I will go through my planner and I'll sketch out my week as best as I can. And then it's all on, and then I put it in my phone. And man, then it's just, if I set the timers right, I just am responding. And it's like truly being your own boss, because I take the time, I'm disciplined with my time, and I take that time on a Sunday and I play boss, and I'm like, I schedule out everything and then I go and I execute. But there's another thing that I'm learning too, that is actually, I think, probably held me back. And that is that I try to do everything. That's a problem. And this is actually like a discipline that I need to break and create a new one. I need to delegate and have people do it. It's like this weekend. So this weekend I was at Grant and Elena's Cardone's for a relationship mastermind that they were doing, right? And but I was going there for the sake of my relationship with my wife. My wife is deeply involved with Elena. I'm deeply involved partnering with Grant. And so we thought, we're going to go to this. These guys are clearly have figured out the next level of the fucking game. I mean, they're billionaires on the way to being multi-billionaires, right? Like and great people, really great people. Anyway, so, I was like, dude, I need to go to this. This is important for my relationship with my wife. I want to be there for this. But then I also had scheduled the San Diego camp. Well, this was the very first time. So like, I'm just being vulnerable with you guys. It was difficult as shit for me, but this was the very first time I did not go to a scientific wrestling camp. Well, the only other one that I did that with was with when I sent Josh Barnett and Wade Chalice on a camp. So I guess this is my second one, but this is my second one since having to do it myself. You know what I mean? Like since 2018, when we relaunched Coaching Catch and structured the certification way better, made it like 1,000 times better. Anyway, dude, so I mean, and it went off great. From what I hear, everybody loved it. It was fantastic. Oh, wait, we got some comments. And I don't see the name on this, so I'm sorry. Still use my mace spell I got from Scientific Wrestling 16 years ago. Jake is a driven man. Listen up, folks. I am fucking driven, bro. Some people call it crazy, but it's good. It's not bad. It's a good thing. Appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Who we got? Jason Parks. Oh, dude. Now, this is a bro. I go back to it might even be junior high school, which is like, I don't even want to say how long ago that was. I graduated high school in 91. Okay, that's how fucking old I am. I just want to let you know how proud I am of your success, bro. This is awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude. I'm so glad that we stayed in touch. The thing is you have to have discipline. So dude, I was looking at this every year. I don't know, man. I get more done in one fucking year than some people do in their whole lives. I don't understand it. And I'm 50, so I've stacked up some shit. Right. So just in the last month, my wife and I were in Scottsdale because we were working with Cardone Ventures, which is a separate group from Cardone Enterprises. This is all, if you don't know the Cardone ecosystem, man, the guy's got like 20 different companies or more probably. So my wife and I were with Cardone Ventures, which basically is like, what's up, Marco? Happy to see you, brother. Canada in the house. We got Italy, Canada. Where else, people? Any other countries people in from? Anyway, Cardone Ventures, we were in Scottsdale. This is with Brandon Dawson. And they basically do a lot of business development, help you scale your company. And my wife and I's software company. So we were in Scottsdale. Then we flew all the way across country to a conference dedicated to figuring out how to land corporate clients when you're not a large corporation, when you're a smaller business. How do you land corporate clients? So I was there all week in Fort Lauderdale, flew then to Arizona, back to Glendale, to Phoenix, to do the coaching catch camp at Black Flag with Coach Gil Olivas. Sam Crescent joined me there. It was a great, great camp. Then, what did I do after Phoenix? Did I come back? I think I came back to Denver. Shit, dude, I can't even keep all this straight. I have it written down. That's what I'm going to use my cheat sheet. So, yeah, then we went back to Florida for this relationships mastermind with Grant and Elena. Then I was supposed to go to San Diego. That's where I had Sam and Luis take over, and I'm looking really to do that. So, I in order for me to scale scientific wrestling, I'm just letting you guys know I've been transparent since day one with scientific wrestling. You guys could see how I built it from nothing, from absolutely nothing, into this entity that is one of the biggest grappling influencers on the planet and the number one representative of the greatest martial art combat sport of all time, catch can wrestling, the leader, undisputed. So, I need to scale, and this is something I've been learning through Brandon Dawson, Grant Cardone, these guys. You've got to hire people. You've got to bring in people that you trust and delegate, because that was my problem all the way up until 2018. And I started realizing this. So that's when I started working after lockdowns. I went in and I really retooled things. And I was like, you know what? I need to really get this going. So when 2021, everything opened up again, I was ready to scale. And that's really when the the Scientific Wrestling Affiliate Fight Gym program came about. Because now you could see what would happen if I feel, it's like how CrossFit, think about CrossFit, right? Everybody knows CrossFit now, but there was a time when they didn't. I was one of the very first people to affiliate with CrossFit back in 2006. I think they had like 30 at that time or something. It was very small. Now they have thousands and thousands. That's what I'm aiming for. Exact same thing, to where somebody can come in. Oh, and I'm changing it, by the way. This is the great thing. I'm always adding value, making it better and easier. Right now, I'm testing this. If you want to be, we got a comment. It says, back up to, congratulations for the channel. All right, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll take it. We are doing a deal. So the affiliate program, I don't know if you guys even know what is in it. So basically you get a license. It's a license to resell everything Scientific Wrestling sells. So you can make revenue the same way I've done through DVDs, membership websites. You get tuition for 2 to coach and catch. So you can coach at your gym, seminars, things like that. It's another way I make money with it. You also get a Mace Belt certification. So you can teach fitness classes with the Mace. And it's bigger than the Mace. It's got Carl Gotch's combat conditioning and Billy Robinson's stretching protocols and a few other things that I picked up in my years. Then it also comes with, so then you get a license to be a promoter for a King Catch. So you can start running tournaments, make money that way. Also works as marketing to bring people into your gym. Gil Olivas down at Black Flag really uses it for that, brings a lot of people into his gym. And what else? And then you also get 6 months of Cardone University coaching with me. And I'm one of Grant's elite coaches. I don't know if I told you this because I've been gone for so long, but I actually, I'm one of the few people that Grant writes a check to now. I still pay him a lot of money for his services because it's 100% worth it. In fact, of all the guys in personal development, he's the only guy where I've gotten a return on my investment. I buy courses and professional development stuff all the time. Dude, always Grant delivers. Anyway, so now I'm actually an employee, and I'm super stoked because I was, I guess, in the top 3 salespeople for the licensee program, which translates to basically I was in the top 1%. Like I think it's one half of 1% or something. And so he offered me the job. I accepted, super duper stoked about this opportunity to keep spreading these things with the Grant shares. We're real lucky to have a guy like that as open and transparent and a good dude. But yeah, so man, I can't even remember what I was going on and on about. I am so jet lagged, you wouldn't believe it. And then so you get 6 months of Cardone coaching. Then you also get, I'm going to give you 2 months with the leading digital agency, marketing agency in the fight gym space. These guys have white papers on their website and whatnot, where they're getting people a 10x, 1,000% return on their advertising spend if you own a gym. And I'll get you 2 months with them for free when you join. All that $9,995, and that's one time. So a lot of these affiliate programs charge you $300-$400 a month forever. And if you don't pay it, then you're no longer an affiliate. I don't do that. You're going to pay the $9,995, and I've made that easy for you. I have financing, right? So I have a company that you can go to, and they will give you the loan. And I think the payments, if your credit score is like decent, something over 600, the payments aren't much more than like $270 a month, and then it ends. Okay, and you could prepay it. However, I am going to do something even better now. If you join, now the first 8 people got a deal. I'm just going to let you know. I'm just letting you guys know. Like, I want you to do this, so I give you guys incentives like that are no fucking brainers, but I can't make you do anything. That's what I love about business. It's like one of the few brilliant consensual ways of operating human behavior where it's a win-win for everybody. So I can't make you do anything, but I want you to seriously think about this. The first 8 people, I gave them $2,000 off. Scientific Wrestling Canada, yeah, smoking deal, dude. He jumped at it, dude. He dropped where he was at and jumped on board because this is a no-brainer, dude. And the level of support, you're not going to get, I promise you, you're not going to get this from any other affiliate. What I'm going to do for the next 5 people, okay? I'm telling you right now, we just launched this in spring and we already have 9 affiliates, okay? It was at $7,995 for those first 8. Now it's at $9,995. The next, I think it's 10 or 15. I'll actually have to look and see what the website says, is going to be at this price level, and then it's going to go up to $14,000. Just telling you guys, this is how it goes. Still the best deal you're going to get. What I'm going to do for the next 5 people who sign up, next 5 people, go over to scientificwrestler.com. If you go over there and sign up, I'm going to do it to where you only pay $2,500 down and then $250 a month until it's paid off. And then that's it. Well, you do have a $495 annual fee, but dude, you're not going to find a better deal. Once we get into year 3 and 4 of this affiliation, your return on investment is just like hockey sticks because you're still paying on everybody else and you're not paying on us. And we're doing all your marketing. I mean, shit, I just added in the last week. I mean, I think I'm going to post this. I just added in the last week on Instagram something like we went from 22 to 23 in 1 week, 23,000 followers. And now we're at like 24 and a half or more. I mean, we're on our way to, I mean, I added like 2,000 followers in like a little bit over a week. We are blowing up and it's only going to get bigger. I'm telling you, I'm serious about this mission. Johnny got it right. My mission, the mission of Scientific Wrestling, is to improve the lives of every man, woman, and child on this planet through scientific wrestling as either a fan, athlete, coach, promoter, or some combination of those, which is what I am. I'm a combination of all those. Excuse me, I just had some trail mix, man. Shit stuck in my throat. So, dude, this is a no-brainer. Get over to scientificwrestler.com and check the offer out. And like I said, the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. Just how it goes, dude. The people who don't, if you're got a heart on about that, I don't know what to tell you, dude. The people who support me in this vision and in this mission quicker get rewarded. Duh. Like, I mean, it's not even fucking hard to figure out. So if you're thinking about it, you want to really start 2023 strong, I highly recommend you get involved. And like I said, the next 5, all you have to do is just give me the down to $2,500. Then we start right away. Right away. Okay. So anyway, dude, crazy discipline. not motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It won't last, dude. You don't have your earbuds or something at the gym. What are you going to do then? You've got to be disciplined. It's so much more important and more powerful. Yeah, dude. So it's been great, dude. It's been a crazy year, man. I'm gonna do a recap, but it started out 2022 started out with me getting flown out to Austin to on it, and they honored me for inventing the mace of steel, the mace bell, the steel mace, whatever people call it now. They honored me out there. It was really nice after years and years of just kind of radio silence, and everybody's like, Jake invented that shit, right? And wouldn't exist if he had been hit by a bus the day before he put it out, or you wouldn't be cashing all those checks and selling all those maces and all those courses. So it was very nice. I was very happy that they did that. And then I got that same weekend, I went and got steel mace flow certified by the man, the guru of steel mace flow at On It. And then I put on my very first 10X business boot camp here in Denver. And what did I do? I got my paper. This is all the events. This is all the events and flights that I've taken. I'm going to be clocking, I think, 25 flights by the end of the year. And when you remember that there's only 52 weeks in a year, you get an idea of how hard I'm working, right? I'm traveling, I'm talking to people, making deals, spending money, making money, putting people to work, that kind of stuff. So then I did an accelerator here in Denver, did the Shoe Pro middleweight tournament. Still, by the way, looking to do another Shoe Pro event. I need sponsors, people. I need somebody who believes in this vision like I do, in competitive professional wrestling. Real grappling, professional wrestling rules. Shoe Pro Wrestling. Go to shoeprowrestling.com. Kettlebell Stoic. Thoughts on Sambo. I don't have many thoughts on Sambo. I don't know that much about it. I mean, it's cool. I would, if there was no catch wrestling, I would probably be doing, well, most likely I'd be doing judo, but definitely not jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. I'd be doing jiu-jitsu, Sambo or judo, probably, most likely. But I just don't know much about Sambo. I do know that there was a coach, a famous Sambo coach. There's an article on MMA.tv where he credits as well, thank God for some honest people, citing sources like some sort of academic integrity, what I call grappling literacy. There's a lot of bullshit out there, especially by guys with like PhDs and stuff. It baffles me. The lack of academic and intellectual honesty. Anyway, Sambo's cool, man. I think it's cool. Fedor was a badass dude, right? Didn't he come out of the Sambo world? We got somebody in the chat. Delmer says, this is delayed. He said, excellent. I'm not sure what that's about. And then Fayety says, have I trained with Wade Chalice? Yeah, I've trained. Wade Chalice has actually been part of Scientific Wrestling since I think 2004. He was one of the first. It was Mark Schultz and Wade Chalice. We had them out for camps to the Santa Monica Wrestling High School back as early as 2004, and he's been with Scientific Wrestling since then. Now, because I was working so heavily on catch wrestling with Carl and Dick Cardinal and Billy Robinson, we didn't really do too much because they were still around. But then once they passed, actually Wade messaged me, said, hey man, I love what you're doing. I'd like to be a part of it. I was like, holy shit. You know what I mean? Like, have literally the world's greatest wrestler want to work with you is like awesome. And after Billy died, it really messed with me bigger than I thought it would, like emotionally. And I just was kind of done. Honestly, I was like, fuck this shit. I didn't want to, because he became like family. I have to give credit, my wife and Sam, a buddy I partner with on Scientific Wrestling, is one of the Scientific Wrestling full coaches. They both kicked me in the ass. They're like, dude, Billy would want you to continue. And so I got over my pity party. But while I was getting over my pity party, I'm very grateful both Josh Barnett and Wade Chalice kind of picked up the mantle and kept the the momentum of scientific wrestling going, and I'll always be grateful for that. Man, what else did I do this year? 10X Growth Con, which was epic, dude. Holy shit. Got diamond tickets. I don't know if you got my diamond hat. Those you go check out the price tag on those motherfuckers and tell me if I'm not committed. What's up, Mason? Yeah, I'm doing good, dude. I hope you're doing good too, man. I'm just a little jet lagged actually here in a minute. I'm taking my daughter, my 15-year-old loves Smashing Pumpkins, and they're here in town. So I'm going to take her to go see Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction. I won't lie. I will always go see Jane's Addiction if I have an opportunity. So this was kind of kill two birds with one stone. But yeah, I'm just burning the candle at both ends like I always do. Went to the International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame in Albany, New York. Mike Lanudo and Seth Turner are doing an incredible thing, right? You guys need to probably look these guys up. The International Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame. So imagine Professional Wrestling Hall of Fame, but international, right? And I cannot remember the name of the big arena in Albany. It's where all the rock concerts, the hockey, all the big events happen at. They have actually the Hall of Fame in that building. They have it's amazing. And the memorabilia and the pieces of history that they have, it's freaking, you should go, if you're anywhere up in that area, go take a drive up there and check them out. Support them too, if you care about this kind of thing, because it's independent of WWE, AEW, any of these guys. It's its own thing. And they're doing, man, it's primo. And I inducted Billy for them. And they have, what I like about them in particular is, boy, a lot of their guys that are inducted are the shooters. They really, really have a deep respect for the competitive pro wrestling, which is all I care about. I don't care about phony wrestling. And I'm not knocking it. I did it. I'm just saying, theatrical, like John Wick style, but theatrical. It's cool. I'll watch it, but I care about competitive professional wrestling, shoot pro wrestling, right? Go to shootprowrestling.com. Sponsor us. Find somebody to sponsor us. I'm ready to go, man. I got to belt a lot of people first. We're still in the growth stage. I've only got a tag team championship belted and a middleweight belted. I've got light, heavy, heavyweight, women. I've got a lot to get belted. So I would really, really appreciate if you guys know a sponsor that believes in this crazy shit like I do. We will definitely. It's incredible evergreen marketing for them. You think about UFC, anybody, those logos and stuff are on 25, 30 years later or whatever we're at now, right? We're almost 30 years of UFC. So those brands, especially those ones in the early days, who knows if those companies are open or not? 99% of companies fail in the first 10 years. But if you want longevity, and I mean, dude, our first show, and we had nobody, and I only broadcasted to one channel, we got 20,000 views. Okay. And now I've got this figured out. I've got 40,000 on one page in Facebook, 40,000 on another page in Facebook. I've got the YouTube channel. I got 2 YouTube channels broadcasting this. Instagram's got 25,000 ish now. So we're going to get some eyeballs. It'll be very good. But yeah, that International Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame, dude, it's amazing. They inducted Tom Jenkins. They've inducted Frank Gotch. They've inducted all the shooters, dude. Fred Beal, all the guys who actually were from the golden age, the catch can. They're inducted, and they keep inducting them. This year they inducted Carl Gotch. I was there. Jody Simon, you might know him as Jody Malenko, was there to induct Carl. I was there to induct Billy. Dan Severn was inducted. Fayette asks, have you ever trained in pure BJJ? First of all, the word pure always makes me suspect, but yeah. I went to Carly Gracie's gym in San Francisco for over a year in 95 to 96 ish. Then I went to Half Gracie's in the Mission. I was living in San Francisco and I was going to grad school. He had a place in the Mission. Kurt Osiander was there. And then I did many, many seminars. We would fly Pedro Sauer in from from Salt Lake City when he was in Salt Lake to Boulder Karate, Ricardo Miguel, Kasika Munez. So yeah, I did my share. It wasn't my cup of tea. I did enough to be like, I just, some people like strawberry ice cream. I'm just like, yeah, have it, dude. I'm going to go try to find this Rocky Road ice cream or pralines and cream or whatever, something that just is more to my tastes. And, then I started fooling around with some folk style wrestling in Oakland. Dan Coltrane was a coach out there, and he was helping me. But then once and then I did pro wrestling for a while, and none of those things were right. I was in the ballpark, but they weren't the right thing for me. And when I was doing pro wrestling, I got turned on to catch through the Cauliflower Alley Club. And guys like Gene LaBelle were telling me about guys like Billy Wicks or Dick Cardinal or these other old timers. And of course, Billy Robinson. And I was fascinated, always fascinated. Like Sakuraba changed my life when I saw him beat Silveria or Marcus Silveria or however you say his last name in '97 at the UFC Japan. That blew my mind because Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu had never been beaten. And here was this dude who was gigantic and a black belt and all this shit. And Sakuraba actually beat him twice. And then I watched him just cut through all the Gracies in Pride. And I was like, that's what I got to do. That is exactly what I want to do. I happened to be training in pro wrestling at a Japanese dojo that was affiliated with Pro Wrestling Noah through Mike Modest and Donovan Morgan and Bison Smith. Anyway, went to this dojo in Hayward, California, and I found that they actually did wrestling like during warm-ups and at practice. And then, of course, the matches were worked or fixed. And during the practice, I was like, dude, this is it. This is like very close. And once I figured out catch, I just grabbed on like a dog with a bone. And here we are 20 years later, man. That's what you get when you're like disciplined and you're obsessed and you work your ass off and you're driven and all those things. Here we are, dude. It's like, it blows my mind. I'm super proud of it. I love it, man. So anyway, yeah, went to the Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame this year. Oh man, it's crazy. I got offered a gig with Cardone Training Technologies as one of their elite coaches. I think there's like only 30 of us on the planet, right? So again, it's like the top 1% of all the licensees. It's just been a banner year. And again, it's all just hustle. Do it anyway. Do it again. No1 do it anyway. Do it anyway is a very good follow-up to do it again. So I hope this helped you guys. I got to get out of here. I got to start getting ready for this concert with my daughter, man. I'm going to go see Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction here in Denver. I appreciate you guys. I will try not to be absent as much as I have, but dude, my schedule is ridiculous. I'm literally leaving I think on Friday or Thursday to go out to Charlotte. And then I think I only have 2 more trips to Florida. Oh man, what else do I got? Oh, I got a trip to Scottsdale, a trip to Charlotte, and 2 trips to Miami. Hustling, dude. So, Fady, man, this is how I get dragged into this, you guys. I will stay as long as you ask questions. Do you think UFC 1 was set up for the Gracies to win and promote their schools? Yes, obviously. At that point, they didn't face. Yeah, I mean, it was one of the oldest booking gimmicks. When you have a shoot organization like boxing does this, if you want certain people to win and you want to control outcomes, you do it by booking, whoever your face is, whoever is the face of your company or you want to win, you book them against tomato cans. Now, it's not 100% sure that they'll win, but like 9 times out of 10, this guy's going to beat this guy, right? Let's see. Delmer Jr. Let's see. Says, nice t-shirt idea. Do it anyway. Yeah, I know. I think it's like a corollary to do it again. Honestly. Let's see here. Oh, you all have fun. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. Oh man, where is all this? Sometimes me and technology, dude. Oh my God. For real. Okay, there we go. Got it off. Black op trainee. Jake, is there anybody left in LA? Nobody I recommend in LA, unfortunately, dude. Like, I'm very picky. There's a lot of people that say they're catch and this, that, and the other thing, and that's fine. They can do whatever they want. It's a free country. I don't begrudge anybody anything. And I just I have really fucking high standards, like really high standards, and that's why we're with Billy, Carl, Wade. Like literally top of the food chain. Why I went to Frank Shamrock to train. I just have ridiculously high standards. So I'll recommend somebody very rarely. So, your closest is probably Eric Paulson. I would recommend Eric Paulson. Also, Barnett, I think he's at Chad George's gym. Chad, and I cannot remember the name of it. It's like CS MMA, I think, like Chad. I can't remember, but look up Chad George. That's a great gym in LA. So yeah, I guess I can recommend somebody in LA. Go out there. Josh brings his team out there. Black Op trainer. You used to train in Santa Monica? No way. What's your name? Scientific Wrestling Canada. Can't wait for this weekend, Coach. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. This weekend. Listen, guys, I don't know what to do, man. I can't reach through the screen and shake you. These opportunities are slipping through your fingers. You are all gonna die. You realize everybody on me, I'm gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. You're running out of time. You have to just fucking do things and figure it out later. You should get to this camp, man. It's gonna be me and Sam. It's our first time in Charlotte, and then we're also having Dave Patrone and Vinny, his son. And Dave's doing really great things on the cradle, dude. It's just great. We're stoked to have Patrone in the family. You guys, you should. I don't know what to tell you, man. You should get out there. Coachingcatch.com. Register. You pay. The first camp is like $377, and then every camp after that is only $250. You don't find a better deal. 2 days of training, and we will blow your mind. I guarantee you. That is the number one feedback we get when people come. They're like, "Holy fuck!" Because so many people are stuck with this simple grappling paradigm, and we're going to we don't ever do anything with anything guard related, except maybe some ways to attack the guard. But this is why MMA gyms love us, because we don't have the pretense, we don't have the bullshit. The only belt color that matters to scientific wrestling is gold, is winning, right? And that's why we've aligned ourselves with the world's greatest winners in this field, right? Black Op trainee, CSW, Black Op trainee. With you, man. Rick. Dude, I'm too fucking old, man. Rick. Been trying to link back up with you. I was in your Billy Robson DVD with Paulson. Well, dude, send me some messages. Let's get back on, dude. Yeah, like that was a while ago. 2007. That was the very beginning of 2007. So, man, we're clocking like 15 years ago or more. Oh, Bill. Hey, what's up? Bill Coxwell jumps in. Keep up the good work, Jake. Thanks, dude. Bill is a very old friend. One of the few people that I never got a rematch, but he beat me in a wrestling match, and he's a good friend. And I've always wanted a rematch, but I'm too fucking old to beat up now. He's a very good wrestler. Now, mind you, this was 2004. This is way before Dick Cardinal, Billy taught me anything. That was just me being a grappler on my own, trying to figure things out without a coach. But yeah, anyway, I smoked everybody at that event where I met Bill. And until I hit Bill, I think I wrestled like 4 guys in a row, and then I had to wrestle Bill, and he got me. Arcade Eyes. Dude, I can't read. Thanks, Doc. I don't know. I don't even know. Sometimes I just don't know. But Black Op trainee, Rick. Dude, that's a long time ago, man. Yeah, that Santa Monica room was special, dude. I really enjoyed my time coaching that club. It was great. I used to drive all the way up from Santa Monica to coach there on the weekends once we moved, because I did that for over a year because it was so special. Yeah, it's like an hour commute, easy, one way. So, guys, if you can't tell, I'm dragging ass. Discipline. Look it up, figure it out. It is way more important than than motivation. Motivation's fleeting. Discipline's forever. Okay. It really will make the difference in everything you do. Okay. So I appreciate you guys. Oh, Black Op trainee. Okay, Rick. Yeah, where do I send to? What's your best contact? I've been looking into BJJ, but catch was it. Yeah, even back then. You should see what we're doing now, man. Mexican dude. Dude, you're killing me. Dude, trust me. It's just I have a bad memory, especially going back. I don't know if you know, but I ended up having a bunch of mini strokes and stuff. So some things in my brain don't connect the way they used to. But just message me on Instagram because you're on Instagram. Message me on the Scientific Wrestling account in the DMs, and then let's figure this out, dude. I'd love to catch up and hope you're doing well. And dude, if you can get out to Charlotte, I don't know if you're still on the West Coast, but you should try to get out to Charlotte. That camp is going to be a fucking banger, and it's the last chance you're going to have until spring, dude. That's like 6 months. I'm just telling you guys, like, get in the room. That's what do they say? Like 99% of success is showing up. If you're not there, dude, I can't do anything to help you. If you're there, I can. All right, guys. Hey, I really appreciate you all tuning in this long, and I'll try to get back tomorrow, dude. I'm struggling to balance everything again because I do everything myself. I need to start hiring it out. Speaking of, I'm going to start hiring some people. If you have skills that you think would grow scientific wrestling, in particular, I need people right now off the top of my head. I need people that are very good with marketing, like social media and whatnot. They can do things like set up active campaign, email campaigns through active campaign. I need people that can do graphic design. I need people that can do sales and, close deals, that know a lot of gym owners and whatnot for the affiliate program. I need people that can help me get sponsors. I'm thinking of hiring a virtual assistant, all that kind of stuff. So for any of you guys that are still on this call, if you know anybody like that, let me know. I appreciate you guys. I'm off to see Smashing Pumpkins and Jane's Addiction. Taking my daughter to that. This should be super fun. And I appreciate you guys. I'll hope to get on tomorrow. I can't promise anything, but I'm going to do my best. Take care, guys.